What up, you guys? It's Savannah. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be talking about just things that they don't tell you in nightlife. It is called a trap for a reason because it's a trap, and I'm going to explain why it's not all glitz and glam. When you start working, these are just things that you should be prepared for. I don't think that they're good or bad. I just think that my lens on the nightlife industry might be a little different. Not than everybody, but like some girls just see nightlife very differently than I do, and that's okay. But let's get into it. So, number one, girls who have danced or worked in nightlife, it has given them a lot more life experience than girls who maybe grew up, went to college, and then got a job right after and like kind of did everything that way because you've never really lived like when you get into nightlife and you start experiencing like the streets basically, it gives you a different lens on life. If I would have gone to college and like got a regular job and done all of these things and got married and had kids and maybe done life that way, I wouldn't have this life experience and I wouldn't know how to read people. And I think it just gave me the gift of discernment. The next thing they don't tell you in working in nightlife is that money can be addicting. Money is literally a drug. And I don't know if it's because I'm a Capricorn or if it's just because like the club is just money. But I feel like once you experience a certain level of like money, like it's like it's never enough. The limit does not exist. Like these men go in there to literally blow money and you just never know. Like you could be in there on a Monday at 4 p.m. and some guy would come in and throw 30 bands and you'll just like, because that's what used to happen to me. There was a regular that came in every Monday for like 6 months and threw 30 fucking bands. I don't know, he died, he passed away, but the money is literally addicting. Like, you know what they say, more money, more problems. Whenever I'm on stage and someone is throwing money on me, which hasn't happened in a long time because the gentleman's club I work at is not really like a money throwing club. When I do get money thrown on me, like I can tell y'all, it literally feels like it's very euphoric and it's very addicting. And yeah, it's a confidence booster. I will say, when you're on stage shaking your ass and people are throwing money at you for looking hot, like it's a confidence booster. I'm not gonna lie. So if you think that you're like insecure and you can't dance, just go there, and the second people start blessing you, you're gonna be like, oh my God, like you're gonna start feeling yourself and you start building a life for yourself and you buy a nice house and a nice car and nice shoes. And now now you're addicted to this nice lifestyle that you built with this fast money, and now you're making six figures no matter what. Like if you're dancing and you're not making six figures, you're doing something wrong, or you're either not like full-time dancing, you know, part-time, sure, whatever. If you go once a month, shit, you can go once a month and make six figures if you're that good. Trust me, it happens. Back to my point, the money is very addicting, and that is how girls get stuck in the club because it's so addicting. Like my life, if I were to go get a regular job, I don't know how I would afford things because it's like I would be going backwards, you know, like be smart with your money. Invest in things, get a financial advisor. That is a big piece of advice from me. Get a financial advisor that will handle your money for you. I don't care if you have never danced in your life and you're going next week, get it now. The next thing people don't tell you about working in nightlife is that people are going to treat you differently. And I'm mostly saying nightlife as in like dancers. I spent 90% of my time dancing. The other 10% maybe throughout the years I was bartending, waitressing, but really like I spent the majority of my time being a dancer. Yeah, people are going to treat you differently. Your friends, your family. And it's like, who cares? Like fuck what people have to say. And me building Sav was like, I've been in situations where I'm like, I know I'm not brand safe. I don't need other brands to support me. You know, like our community will support each other. And that's why I want dancer ambassadors. Like I want my brand to be for dancers because we are so excluded in so many things because it's taboo or it's not brand safe or whatever. And it's like, fuck you. Like girls who are in the industry, like we are that girl. Like we literally make a living off of just being bad bitches. And so it's like people can't understand that and they're just jealous, and it's up to you to kind of just not care. The next thing that they don't tell you when working in nightlife your dating life is non-existent. It just is. Like, men are very insecure, and to be honest, if you're dancing and you're not with a man that can pay your bills and take care of you, then you're still going to go to the club and make money, and he's not going to like that. So it just makes dating very complicated. It's really, really hard to date when you're kind of always like, I don't want to say cheating on your man, but like if you're going to work and flirting, like they're not going to like that. And I don't think as a girl I wouldn't like that either, but you know, I'm not taking their side. I'm just saying I'm saying I get it. And if you don't want your girl working in nightlife, but you can't take care of her, then you can't tell her what to do. And that's where things get sticky. That's where things get sticky. On that note, I'm single. Just be prepared to be single if you're going to work in nightlife, or, you know, your man better be very secure. When you start bartending and you start dancing and waitressing, bottle girling, doing all of those things, especially in a big city like Houston, New York, LA, Atlanta, Miami, all of these places, you start to learn. There's a lot of clubs that don't pay their waitresses or whatever because they don't have the money. And like a lot of these clubs don't have TABC licenses. So if you are dancing at a club that doesn't have their license, you're gonna go to jail if undercovers come in there. If you're serving at a club after hours and your state does not allow that, and somebody comes in, you're going to jail for serving that drink. So when girls get into this life and they don't understand, like, hey, you need to be careful where you're working at, especially in big cities. If you're gonna be in the game, make sure you get your bread and don't let anybody act funny about it, or else it's peace out and you're on to the next club. Hey, turn up. I did sell a couple bags and a couple t-shirts this weekend. My Shopify was popping. I will say I am very happy with this weekend. Subscribe, like, comment. Love you guys.